Good morning. We're doing the weather. Can we tilt down just a little bit? We're doing the weather. What's your name?
Joey.
Come on, what's your name?
Joey.
And what's your name?
Three.
And what's your name?
Ko.
Ko. All right, they're going to help me do the weather. Up here, here. Let me see your arms here. Look up here. Up this way. 38 degrees up here. Let's step to the side. Here we go. Hey, this kid is on it. 38 up here. 38 out there. What is that? Is that cold? It is very cold outside. We are looking in the Middle East. They are going to have some strong winds, possible storms moving throughout the weekend, and that means dust storms for those folks. So you guys can help me. There's the temperature outside. It's very cold and rainy. It's been rainy all morning long, hasn't it? Yep, and we've had some light drizzle. Most of this stuff not hitting the ground as it moves through. Sorry about that. But we have another chance for some showers to pick up by the afternoon hours. We look at the national view, and what do we see here? Do we see some clouds moving in over there? Look out here. Point to those clouds. That's the cloud cover that is going to be moving in. Possible storms. Also, by the evening hours and the overnights, a better chance of some storms as we hit on Sunday into our Monday. But the next storm system is a low pressure center that's well out towards the Rockies. Come over here and stand and look back this way. Look back that way. Okay. See those clouds right there over Nebraska? Those are moving up towards Iowa. We will hopefully get into some sunny skies by the afternoon. Wouldn't be a plentiful sunshine, but some hazy skies. And there are those showers. Point to those showers up there. Also some snow. That means that some colder air is definitely moving in. Yeah, he's pointing at those snows up there. And a little tailing right there. Those are the thunderstorms, the yellows that are pushing out. And those were in here earlier. A tailing of some rainfall that could move through by the evening and the overnight hours. A better chance of a rainfall by the time we hit the end of the weekend. Cold conditions, we should get the sun back out by tomorrow. It's going to stay cold, and then it looks like a chance for a shower. Could be a snow shower through the overnights tonight, but not much, but a better chance of rain by the time we hit Sunday. So let's look at the 5-day now. And this means we have to step off. Come on, let's go this way. Okay, 47 on Friday, which is our daytime high. It happened earlier this morning. Saturday, that is spring forward. Daylight savings, 53, 40 degrees on Sunday, staying cold. Look at the morning lows, 28, 32, and 27. Chance of rain Sunday into Monday. High temperature 40, 43, and then on Tuesday, 50. We should be back in the 60s by the time we hit Wednesday. Bridget,
all right,
you have some helpers over there?
I have some helpers too. We have all the girls over here. Now, who's better, Cody or Bridget?
Bridget.
Say that one more time. Who's fun?
Bridget.
Cody,
See?
yeah.
And we have Casey, Brooke, and Leah. And look, she's even sitting up straight. I think you're good for this job. You want to stay and take my job? No. Okay. I don't blame you.
I only do all the fun.
You want to do the fun stuff?
Cody!
They're really noisy over there. Well, despite a brief stint of cold air, it may soon be warm again, and you'll be back out in the yard. You can create a whole garden using tulips. Sunset's Steve Lorton shows you some of the incredible varieties available.
We are in Sunset's beautiful tulip patch, and you'll notice there isn't a pest in sight. And we've done this by all organic means. There are so many wonderful products out there to garden with that don't damage the environment. Let me show you a few. This is just a chicken wire bag that you plant in the ground, and it keeps gophers away from tender roots and from bulbs. You simply open it up, plant the plant inside the cage, sink it into the ground, and when the gopher comes, he can't get through. This is a pretty well-made contraption. If you wanted to use just a strip of chicken wire off the roll from the hardware store, it would work just as well. Another great thing is a slug and snail bait that's simply iron phosphate. This one is called Sluggo. Iron phosphate is just a natural soil amendment, but put it on the ground and the slugs eat it and the snails eat it, and in not long they go to slug and snail heaven. Another thing that you can put around the beds are these strips of copper. The slugs won't cross them because they get an electric shock as they cross, and this keeps them out of the bed so that they don't damage the vegetable matter. Here is a wonderful thing, a cocoon for praying mantises. And it's just a great thing to have because these things hatch and they eat all kinds of bugs, and besides that, kids love to have monster pets in the garden. So, when you go to the nursery, look on the shelves of organic or environmentally friendly garden supplies. You'll find lots of good things to keep the devils out of your garden.
Log on to sunset.com for more great gardening tips from Steve and the staff of Sunset Magazine. Well, spring is in the air and we've got lots of ways to keep things light and cool in the kitchen.
Mr. Food is up next with a recipe for chicken and sun-dried tomatoes. Stay with us.
Want to be on KQ2? Then look for me at CC's Pizza and pick up your Fridge Art entry form. Just draw your favorite weather scene and fill in your favorite kind of CC's Pizza. Then drop by or mail your artwork to KQ2. If your picture is drawn, you'll be on the air with me on your hometown news. So, get to CC's Pizza today for your Fridge Art entry form, and you could be on KQ2 with me.
With warm weather bouncing in and out of the forecast, the last thing we need is a hot kitchen.
That's right, and Mr. Food shows us how to keep the heat on hold with a recipe for chicken and sun-dried tomatoes.
Now that spring is underway, we're looking for fresh new ideas for dinner. Maybe a bit lighter. And nothing honors the season more than this easy skillet supper. And it honors our time also. Well, watch. In a large skillet and a bit of olive oil, we saute 4 cloves of minced garlic for about maybe a minute, to give the oil that rich garlicky taste. Then we add 4 boneless, skinless chicken breast halves, and we brown them on each side. We pour in a cup of dry white wine, a half cup of dry packed sun-dried tomatoes that we cut into 1/4-inch strips, and a 1/4 teaspoon each of salt and pepper. Now we let it all simmer, that means on a low heat, for 5 minutes, uncovered. Then we top it with half of a 10-ounce package of fresh spinach leaves. We cover the pan and cook it that way until the spinach just begins to wilt and no pink remains in the chicken. And we've got dinner on the table without heating up the kitchen or spending a lot of time fussing. And if you've never tried sun-dried tomatoes, with their concentrated tomato flavor and brilliant red color that complements the bright green of the spinach, this is the way to do it. A bit of Parmesan cheese on top, and get ready for a flurry of attention to yourself. And if you like the recipe, you just send a self-addressed stamped envelope marked chicken and sun-dried tomatoes to me, Mr. Food, right here at the station, or look for it online for enjoying the fresh tastes of spring and our own kitchen happiness. Because there's so much to enjoy. The taste, the one-pan cooking, the easy cleanup. Ooh, it's so good.
Fridays on Your Hometown News at 6. Join the KQ2 Sports Department for the KQ2 Outdoor Report. When it comes to fishing, hunting, trapping, conservation, or anything wild, the KQ2 Sports Department will be there with all the details. We'll let you know where the fish are biting and the game is waiting. Turn to 2